Welcome back to another exploration of enzyme kinetics. Today, we're diving into the Lineweaver-Burk plot, a powerful tool used to analyze how enzymes behave under different conditions and how various factors, like inhibitors, impact enzyme activity. The Lineweaver-Burk plot is a graphical representation of the Lineweaver-Burk equation, which is a linear rearrangement of the Michaelis-Menten equation. Though it might seem complex at first, the equation simplifies into a straight line format that makes analyzing enzyme kinetics much easier. In this linear equation, 1 divided by V is plotted on the y-axis, and 1 divided by the substrate concentration on the x-axis. Because both axes involve inverse values, the Lineweaver-Burk plot is also called a double reciprocal plot. There are 3 essential features to understand on a Lineweaver-Burk plot: the slope, the y-intercept, and the x-intercept. Let's break down what each of these tells us. First, the slope of the line represents the ratio of the Michaelis constant K sub m to the maximum velocity Vmax. This slope gives us insight into the enzyme's affinity for the substrate and its catalytic efficiency. The y-intercept of the graph is equal to the inverse of Vmax. If Ivmax decreases, say, due to enzyme inhibition, the y-intercept increases, indicating a lower maximum reaction rate. The x-intercept corresponds to the negative reciprocal of K sub m. Since Km represents the substrate concentration needed to reach half of Vmax, a higher Km, indicating lower substrate affinity, shifts the x-intercept closer to 0. To understand how substrate concentration influences the reaction rate, remember that the x-axis represents the inverse of the substrate concentration, the reciprocal of the substrate concentration. As the substrate concentration increases, the reciprocal of the substrate concentration decreases, moving points on the x-axis closer to the origin. Similarly, the y-axis shows the inverse of the reaction rate, the reciprocal of V. As the reaction rate increases, the reciprocal of V decreases, plotting points lower on the graph. This means that higher substrate concentrations and faster reaction rates are found closer to the origin. One of the most valuable aspects of the Lineweaver-Burk plot is its ability to help identify enzyme inhibition types. For example, in competitive inhibition, Km increases, shifting the x-intercept closer to 0, but Vmax remains unchanged. In non-competitive inhibition, Vmax decreases, raising the y-intercept, while Km stays the same. By observing these shifts in intercepts and slopes, researchers can quickly determine how an inhibitor is affecting enzyme activity, which is crucial for understanding enzyme behavior and designing drugs. To recap, the Lineweaver-Burk plot is a linear transformation of the Michaelis-Menten equation, making it easier to analyze enzyme kinetics and the effects of inhibitors. The slope, y-intercept, and x-intercept provide valuable information about Kim, Vmax, and enzyme efficiency. Ready to test your knowledge of enzyme kinetics and learn more about how enzymes work? Head over to kotc.me for in-depth study resources, practice questions, and detailed explanations tailored to help you ace biochemistry and the MCAT. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and explore KOT.me for more engaging and educational content. See you in the next video.